Namaskar. Welcome to Ayushakti's YouTube channel, and I am Dr. Smita Naram, founder of Ayushakti. Today I would like to welcome Dr. Tom Mitchell to share about acne. Dr. Tom Mitchell practices Ayurveda for more than 20 years. He is a chiropractor and a very successful Ayurvedic practitioner as well. He is connected with us for almost 20 years now and practicing Ayushakti way of Ayurveda for last 20 years. So Dr. Tom Mitchell, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I'm happy that you are sharing your experience
Thank you very much.
acne today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the story I wanted to share was about one of my patients who, when I first saw him, he was a high school student. And at that point in time, he had acne all over his face. It was a very severe case of acne. And it affected him psychologically in the sense that he became very afraid to go out in the evening. He was afraid to have any dates with young girls in high school, and so it affected him in a big way. And he had tried the allopathic medications for acne, which have a lot of severe side effects, and he didn't feel comfortable taking them. They gave him temporary relief, but when he stopped taking them, the acne returned. So he came to see me, and I took his story, and so he had had acne for several years, and it was one of the more severe types of acne where the sebaceous glands become blocked, and it had become infected also. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty severe, and so what we did was gave him some food and diet recommendations to follow, which we'll talk about.
Yeah.
And then I gave him some Ayurvedic medicines to take also, which he took regularly. And I told him it would be a 3 to 12 month process because it was severe. And on the shorter end, it could be 3 months, and if it took longer, it would be maybe 12 months. And in his particular case, the acne was completely cleared up in 6 months.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And also the scars.
Yes, and there was no scarring, and he became extremely happy after that. His self-confidence came up a lot, so he was able to become more social.
Wow.
He was able to go to parties and to meet people, and then that was when he was a junior in high school. So when he got to college, he had more confidence in terms of meeting young women. And he got married and now has children. But at his wedding, he thanked me for helping him.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
It must be pretty long back ago.
It was a while back, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, according to Ayurveda, acne is, as you know, you've been treating them for years now. Acne is really outcome of excessive pitta, what we call as heat in the body. Pitta is kind of a heat, and when like sun energy, when that increases, everything begins to burn. Exactly in the same manner, when in our body heat increases, and especially after 15, heat increases naturally. That's the time of pitta, and then it produces all kinds of skin problems, especially acne with a lot of pus or sometimes different kinds of acne, pustules or sebaceous glands swollen, etc., which is a sign of ama and heat combined together. And Ayurveda basically works through the diet, lifestyle. Ayushakti has a Skinotox program, which focuses particularly on calming the heat from the body, and it also helps eliminating and expelling heat out of the system. So we'll talk about that in a while. And would you like to share what kind of diet you gave him in order to calm down this heat?
Yes. So in his case, it was very important for him to avoid sour foods, which aggravate pitta, also fermented foods. So in his case, he was eating a lot of pizza.
Yeah, pizza. Okay.
So I asked him to avoid cheese and to avoid wheat products, which he did, and sour foods, and also hot, spicy foods in particular. Those were the main things. Yeah.
Perfect. Especially from an Indian scenario. I mean, this was of course American man, but also for Indians, it's important to avoid fermented sour like tomatoes, lemon, and tamarind or vinegar, etc.
Yes.
That's very important. And avoid paneer and yogurt or something
milk
like
products
this.
also,
Yeah, and so that was fantastic. Then along with that, I would also recommend, like we do in the Skinner Talks, several herbs. But if people can't get access to the herbs, they can get some benefit using this home remedy, which is to calm down pitta. So turmeric 1 teaspoonful, coriander seed powder a teaspoonful, fennel seed powder a teaspoonful, combined together 3 times a day with water would help calm down heat. Then you can also apply this pack on your face 2 or 3 times a week, which would have actually lentil powder, so red lentil powder, and in Hindi we call it masoor. So powder it, make a flour, so a tablespoon of that. Then add a teaspoonful of coriander seed powder, a quarter teaspoonful of nutmeg powder, and if you can find sandalwood, a teaspoonful of sandalwood powder, and half a teaspoonful of turmeric powder. Combine these together, and you can add papaya pulp to make a paste, and apply this on whole of your face, like slightly thick, a little bit thicker, and when it dries up, just wash it off. So this, according to Ayurveda, locally calms down heat. And I believe you did give some Ayushakti's herbs as well.
Yes, I gave.
Would you like to share some names in that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I gave him skin tonic, and I gave him Sunaram and Amartras. It was very simple, actually. So yeah.
Just to calm down heat and purify the blood.
And then the diet, of course, was very important also. So.
And I would also here recommend people, of course you didn't do detox, but if some people have a severe issue and it is constantly going and coming back, it would be very wise to remove the heat from your system completely. And that could be done through a smart detox program where we give a special ghee and purgation. And you started that in your clinic, I believe, just recently. So that, and people have lots of blue stool where they pass a lot of heat through the stool and it's gone from your system. So that's what you can do for the acne. And I'm very happy that you shared your experience. Thanks for being there.